Hi gang, me again. I'm gonna do a video to try and experiment. What I'm trying to see is I'm trying to basically draw to the best of my ability via video, because I want to see. Sorry, bear with me. Basically, sorry, I'm watching my own video through my phone, so I can see whether my see where I am on the video, so I don't bash the camera and I'm more comfortable drawing. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So let's just have a look, shall we? I'm going to start off. All right, so I'm going to move the paper around. Lovely. Right, so you can see, lovely. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm just going to have a quick go on this. Just like this. It's, as I say, it's just an experiment at the moment. Got to get rid of that line. Oh, okay, hang on. Right, I need a pencil, rubber. Okay, great stuff. How have we all been? We've been all right? Yeah? Good as gold. Lovely. Lovely. Right, so we're just going to move this round like that. I'm going to start that line there, drawing down. As you know, my most comfortable stroke. Lovely. Lovely. Great stuff. Here we go. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to move it again. Just need to have a quick look at something here. Right, okay. Bring this up like that. And what I'm drawing at the moment, it's for my comic again. Surprise, surprise. And it's a template. I'm going to transfer it to Bristol board, and what that's going to be, this is going to be a picture of a bloke looking over his shoulder at a helicopter which is out of shot. And but what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to ink it and colour it as normal, but then I'm going to digitally enhance it by looking at by putting it through as if he's being viewed through a sniper crosshairs, like on a computer screen. I'm going to put like a video glitch type effects on it, and just try and make it look as like it almost a vintage computer monitor type graphics, almost like a BBC, like an old BBC Nimbus or something like that, like an old computer retro, you know, like he's being viewed basically through a targeting system, and that's what I'm trying to, that's the effect I'm going to try and go for. So yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just getting see, this is his back, and that's the fleecy bit of the hood. I'll do this bit later. Because I don't need to. It's just all it's all just strokes and pencil strokes that way. So it's not very that particular bit won't be very interesting to watch. So I'm going to start with the creases here in the jacket, because his jacket, you know how like a winter jacket or an Antarctic jacket or a snow jacket has those bulgy bits? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on, these particular creases here. And I've got like a trim that I want to bring down here. Can you all see? Yeah, is it working for you at the moment? Yep. Yeah. Okay, lovely. I'm going to be doing this trim here. Lovely, because what I've basically ended up doing here with this line that I've just erased, I've given myself an indicator to carry on the crease, but draw it in a slightly different way, because the trim is a slightly different material. So I'm just going to get the crease of the trim itself done first, and then bring that down like that, like that, like that. And then where you see this line carrying on, you just indicate like that. See, so it's a different type of material. Lovely. So that works like that. See, great stuff. Just gives the little bit of variety. Gives the image a little bit of variety in line. Yeah. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a nice soft pencil. I don't know what grade of pencil this is. It's just nice soft, so I can colour in that particular crease, so I can get an idea. Lovely. Right, and then let's just a little bit of shadow there, where the trim meets the other part of the trim on the back, on the back there. Yeah, lovely. Great stuff, great stuff. Right, let's move that over just a bit. I'm just going to wait for the video to catch up. Okay. Right. It's weird watching myself as I'm filming. I really should try and get my devices in sync, shouldn't I? Yeah, I think that's all right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to basically these details, because I'm not using the light box to use the template as reference, so I'm just literally going to do a rough, and I can just refine it as I go. So lovely. There's the cheekbone there, and there's a nice good strong jawline there. I like that. Okay, so let's give it, because he's got curly-ish semi-long hair, this character, so I'm just gonna, and the wind's a bit blowy, so I'm just gonna give him some nice little curls here. Obviously this is not the final pencils. This is just to give me an indication as to where to put everything. It's what I call a template. It just makes my life a little bit easier when I do the final pencils. So I can add or subtract, take lines out, or add them if needs be. So lovely. Right, now let's bring this bit here. That's great stuff. Alright, I'm just going to flip the paper a little bit like that. I'm going to bring this line down to here. Oh, and I've just seen something that's caught my attention. So lovely. I mean, you can see this bit here goes out slightly. So I'm going to create a little bit of a, just a little bit of a ridge on the brim of the hat, because this is a hat that I'm drawing now, like a woolly hat. So I'm just going to create a little bit of sense of depth on there, just so it doesn't exactly leap out the page, but it doesn't sit there doing. It's not sitting there being idle. So lovely. So just bring that pencil line down as well. I'm not going to do an upper crease, because the angle from which I'm drawing, it's almost as if it's a very slight angle of down to up. So lovely. Right, I'm going to just do the brim of the hat, the top of the hat, sorry, and then lovely. Just going to bring that round like that, and then again. I mean, I've got to have a proper look at the outline of the hat. Just bring it back round. Let's have a look. Let's wait for it to go back to normal. Okay. Right. That looks fine. Okay. So what I now need to do, I just need to erase a couple of bits of that outline there, just so I can put a little bit of like scenage on the hat itself. Just there. And it flips over. We bring the outline in a little bit, not too much, and then like that. And then again, I think I'll do it as a symmetrical angle. No, right, okay. This is the beauty of working from a pre-existing template. That area that I marked out for rubbing out doesn't work, so I can literally just cover that line back up, and I'm just going to pick and choose. I think I'll do it from there to there, erase it out and just bring that line around. Yeah, that's lovely. That's where I need to be, so we'll just get rid of that like that. Okay, and again we do the same thing that we did over here, just bring it round like the seam round, a little bit of outline of the hat tucking in there, and round like that. Great stuff, great stuff. Does that work? Now that's the sort of, see, looking at it now from where I need the face angle to be, is that going to work? Does it sit symmetrical? So that's a question I need to ask myself at a later stage. So I might need to erase that again and move it even further down. So what I'm going to do to answer that question, I'm going to draw the face, because the hat should be, the seam should be aligned with the face. So I'm going to draw the rest of the face, and if it's not right, it's no bother, because I can just literally rub that line out, move the oh, what's Arnie playing at now? What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's trying to gate crash the video. Arnie, what are you doing? Well, lick your balls somewhere else then. I don't care. Don't lick. Don't. Oh, Christ. Sorry. Anyway. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the face again. I'm going to draw the face, and then I'm going to move this line down if needs be. Alright, because, yeah. That one's perfect. It's just I'm not sure about this one. So I'm going to try and answer my own question. I've just got to get in there and have a quick look. Right, okay. Great. I've just got to start the curly hair again. Just bring it around a little bit here. Lovely, curly whirly. Great stuff. Okay, let's get his nose sorted out. Way, there you go. I bashed the camera anyway. Right, okay. That's okay. Sorry about that minor earthquake. Okay, here's the nose. Let's bring that down like that. Right, and then let's just draw like a bandage here, because the character's got his, unfortunately the character has had his an injury to his eye, so I'm just going to bring the eye patch down a little bit like that. Lovely. So that's the patchy bit. And right, where's the eyeball? Okay, let's give him a nice moody expression on his face there. Yeah, lovely. And bring that round like that. Bring the bottom of the eye there. Make a little crease. In fact, let's give him a bit of shadow under the eye there. He's been on the run for a little while. He's a bit tired. Yeah. And then let's just give him a little bit of a, yeah, lovely. And we've got the eyeball here. Yep. I think this is okay. Yeah, see, it works. It's working at the moment. It's working at the moment. Let's give him a little bit of shadow underneath the nostril there. Going to draw a pupil here, a bit there, and a line down like that. Now, it's going to colour this particular bit in here. And now this is a very small but important detail that I try and do with all of my eyes. The rim of the eyebrow creates a shadow on the light bit of the pupil, so you just do a little bit of a thick line there. So it creates, I know it's only a small detail, but it makes a little bit of difference. So yeah, lovely. So right, I need to draw an eyebrow, so I'm just gonna come in there, bring that round like that. Lovely. Great stuff. Right, okay. Right, I'm just going to colour in these black bits so I know where I stand. Yeah. Lovely. I might even need to just give that a little bit of dark crown there. Just so long as I've got a little bit of outline there, that's fine. That's something I can remember. In fact, I'll just make a note of that on camera. Eye, ridge, edge light. Lovely. Great stuff. Done. Okay. So, we've got this bit here, we've got the cheekbone there, got that there, and then lovely. Okay, so right, let's create something here. Let's do a couple of lines, a couple of bits here underneath the brim of the hat there, and then on top of the head there, and then I'm going to just create a little bit of shadow on the bandage of his eye like that. And then yeah, that's lovely. Okay, right. As I say, it might look as though I'm just scribbling or doodling, but that's what this is. It's a template that I can use, a more detailed template than the first one that I used, and it just helps me to put everything where I need to without having to worry too much or think about it. So lovely. Let's give a little bit of indication of form, because oh no, I'm darting ahead of myself. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rub out a little bit of the eye patch here and a little bit of the eye patch there, because what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to put a little bit of tape, tiny little bit of tape there, like that, so it sticks to his face almost. It's only a tiny little thing, but again it works. And then let's create a little bit of the ridge of the bandage is creating a little bit of shadow, so lovely. Just creates a little bit of depth, and then we'll put a loosely based blood stain on it there, where it's a bit of, where it's popping out a bit. And then on the bandage, there's not much going on here. So what I need to do is I need to indicate form of the eye patch underneath the bandage. So I'm just going to do a few lines just there, just so it sits in space properly. And these lines will get refined anyway, so that's all good, because there's his hair getting in the way because he's looking back over his left shoulder. Lovely. Alright, and I'm going to pop a little bit of snow on his face there, a little bit of snow there, or maybe a blood stain. Let's put some snow formations here. See, now we've got the, going back to what we were worried about with the hat trim, I can now move that to where I need to, so I can see exactly where I need to put it. It's there, not there. So let's just do that. Yep, that works for me. And then we rub out the original line. Right, okay, so we got that. Should I go up or down? Let's go down. Right, okay. Great, that seems to work for me. Yeah, I think that works better than the other line. Yeah, great stuff. So let's pop some snow on his hat there, some like cold moisture and stuff on his hat there. This brings this little bit of a creasage to the brim of the hat, and general woolliness. Yeah, and then bring some stretchy bits here, coming out of the trim of the hat. Lovely. Okay, let's just work on that shadow a little bit more, and before I forget, I'm gonna just erase a little bit of line here. Just going to erase that because I want to get that ridge of the eye done properly. So I'm just going to redraw it and make sure that the black around the eye is tighter. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Great stuff. Okay, wicked. Right, let's bring the fluffy, fleecy edge of the face over the mouth. So you can't really tell what he's doing with his mouth, but he's looking back. He looks pretty upset, doesn't he? Well, wouldn't you be if you were being chased by a helicopter? Okay, right, so let's do a couple of creasy bits, like a couple of stretchy bits on the arm of the snow jacket. Put a snow piece here, snowy piece there. Yeah, I think this is working, don't you? As I say, these snowy bits, they're just rough. It's just to basically make sure that I put certain things in. See, this will be a different. This area will be a bit different colour to that, and this colour will share the same colour as that. So it's yeah. And then I must remember to put a little bit of shadow underneath the furry bit here, just so it sits in space a lot better on the shoulders and the back. So lovely. So yeah, we've got a template ready to go for main Bristol boards here. I'm just going to quickly colour in these shadow bits here. So yeah, see, it's looking okay. So what I've got to now do, I've got to transfer these pencils, probably refine them again onto Bristol board. What I'll do is I will draw it on this space here. Just wait for the video to catch up. Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, you can see the drawing that I've done previously on the Bristol board. So I'm going to do it down here. Reason why I do this is because I use up as much Bristol board as I can in regards to space, because Bristol board is very expensive, and it makes the sketchbook that I'm hoping to compose a lot more interesting as well. So yeah, I'm going to be drawing that particular picture on this Bristol board over a couple of hours. Then I'm going to ink it, and then I'm going to colour it, and then I'm going to muck around with it so it looks as though we're looking at him through a digitised sniper rifle. Might even put a couple of neon bits or some like the typical crosshairs are black. I might make them like a vibrant orange with a little bit of neon behind it. And I'm also going to put a preparing to fire type digital font on it. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I've just got to get there first. So and then after that, I've got to draw him leaping in the air and having these projectiles explode behind him, and then that's the end of that page. And then I've got to draw him being blasted from the front, which is going to be very interesting because I haven't done an explosion in a little while. So that's going to be a learning curve for me, but I'll hopefully try and share some of that with you as well. All right, so thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on as myself, Stephen Tricky, on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram as Stephen Tricky. You can follow me on Twitter as Stephen Tricky, and you can also follow my sketchbook page, the Stephen Tricky Sketchbook, on Facebook. So yeah, and I'm still working on my YouTube channel at the moment, so I'm hopefully going to be doing some more on that. But yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you soon. Alright, be safe, take care, bye bye, thank you.